What's up, world? I'm back. Well, I'm trying to be back and I'm going to try to be a little more consistent. I mean, the last time I actually did a physical toy hunt was probably back in, actually it was in November, which was like, what, almost 8 months ago? Yeah, I know, sad, right? But you know what? Life is lifing, and when you're a toy collector, it's an expensive hobby. And you know, I love going on toy hunts. I miss going on toy hunts. I miss going to all the mom and pop shops like Forbidden Planet and Midtown Comics and Collector Cave and of course Truly Urban in the Bronx and places like that. Or even your local like Walmarts or Targets, which we don't have Walmart in New York City, unfortunately, not where I live at. And you know, Targets and things like that. You know, toys are expensive now. They're so expensive. And then you try to order online to make life easier for yourself, and that's just as crazy and as hard because you try to grasp onto those exclusives, especially exclusives. I hate exclusives because you try to grab them online and within a minute they're sold out, and then by the time you do get your hands on them through the secondary market, third market, whatever, it's double, triple, quadruple the price. And if you're a collector like me, I collect multiple lines, from Masters Universe to Transformers to G.I. Joe to DC to Marvel. I mean, you name it, Silverhawks, Thundercats, Ninja Turtles, you name it, I'm collecting it. And it's a never-ending hobby. With that being said, I'm gonna try to get back out there in the world. You know, I'm paying rent, and rent in New York City is crazy. I'm paying all these bills, from utility bills to phone bills to cable bills to etc, etc, etc. Not to mention food. Food is expensive, you know. And then I work 5 days a week. I've been pulling doubles, trying to survive. And then with things coming out of the woodworks, you know, medical stuff, and you know, trying to take care of my health, and not to worry about, God willing, nothing yet. I am getting surgery Monday. Minor surgery, nothing crazy. But anyways, with that being said, and let's not even talk about the tariffs that are about to hit everything, and everything's gonna be skyrocketing, and it's gonna be crazy expensive. I don't want to think about that part. But with that being said, I decided to do a video today because it's been a very, very, very long time since I've downloaded a video on my YouTube channel. And I just want to let you guys know, hey, I'm still here, I'm still alive, and I'm still collecting toys. But I wanted to do something simple today. Like, I'm not going to review anything or unbox anything in particular or show off any new items I bought. I think today I'm going to do something different because, you know, when you're a toy collector and you live alone, thank God I don't have a wife or a husband hounding me up. Why are you collecting all these toys? You can't put it in the living room, you can't put it in the kitchen. I live alone, so I can put them wherever I want. But I try to make them, display them where they look nice. So with that being said, I want to do a quick little tour of my living room today. Just the living room. And show you how far along I've come with my collection and how I've displayed them. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to light up a lot of these shelves because they're not all lit up yet. And I kind of don't want to waste the batteries. Not yet, but one day when I have the lights, I will do a video displaying all of them. So I'm just going to try to get up close and personal to each cabinet space and give you an idea of what I have and where I'm up to and where I'm at right now. I just can't go out there and buy toys like I used to. I used to go out every week and buy at least 10 action figures, depending on the price range. You know, I go crazy at Comic Cons and any con out there. I'm spending hundreds, maybe even 1,000. Shh, don't tell nobody. But I think I have a cute little setup going on here. Don't mind the gothic music in the background. I didn't want to get what's the term? Anyways, copywritten or whatever that's called on Facebook. But anyways, so I put a little gothic music in the background. Keep it a little interesting, and you know, as you can tell, as you move around my living room, you're gonna see I kind of have a little gothic side to myself. I love Halloween, and I love horror, and I love monsters, and I love the medieval times and dragons. I'm a nerd, what can I say? But anyway, guys, enough about me talking shit. Let's monetize. That's the word, monetize. But anyways, enough of me talking shit. Let's take a tour around my living room and down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And before we go any further, guys, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And to those who subscribe, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and hit that like button, hit that alert button. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about what I've done so far or what I might need to work on. Okay, so here we go. Okay, guys, so I want to give you an idea of the setup of my living room. So as you can see, it's your basic living room, maybe a little bit on the gothic side. And yes, that's a Halloween tree that you see that's actually up all year round. Because, you know, Halloween is every day for me. Little gothic twist, but as you can see, I have a little setup going on here. And I have multiple display cases. So now, with further ado, let's do a quick little look-see at each display case. So the first display case we're going to look at is what I call my DC Multiverse Universe DC Comics shelf or display unit. And as you can see, I have some animated series. I need a lot more. I want to get the Poison Ivy. For some reason, I want a Poison Ivy. I don't have her in my collection. My grandparents, may they rest in peace. I love them so much. I had to put them up there, look over me and my toys. Love you guys. God bless. Then on the first shelf, we have basically your Justice League and Teen Titans. Main characters, main roster, or main team, or whatever you want to call them. Different iterations of each one, but yeah. I do want to get Hawk Girl, and she was sold out. The story of our lives as a toy collector. But as you can see, I have the Justice League pretty much set up, and I don't know if this glass is in the way, but I gotta be careful when I open some of these glasses, because then everything starts to shake, and we already know one toy falls, they all fall. Domino effect. Down here would be the villains. We need a comic book classic Poison Ivy and a Harley Quinn. We need Cheetah. We need some women. McFarlane, we need women. I would like a Star Sapphire too, and Silver Banshee. That's her name, right? And a Granny Goodness would be cool. Down here we got a mixture of other characters from the McFarlane DC Multiverse line. Maybe the glare won't be so glary without the doors up. I mean, literally one female that I own of the villains. Down here we got a mixture of characters. And down here I have the Batman 66 collection. And I gotta squat all the way down to look in here, but this is what I have so far. I do want Clock King and Bookworm and Alfred and maybe that classic Superman. Then I have an empty shelf, and I think what I'm gonna do in this empty shelf down here is I'm gonna put the new Super Friends line, because those look cool, and they're the same size as these Batman 66 figures. So that's my DC shelf, y'all. Tell me what you think. So these are some Street Fighter figures that are up here temporarily. I will be getting more of these hopefully in the future. But they're only going to be here temporarily on top of this shelf, because this is good. This is what I call my Masters of the Universe shelf, or my Masterverse shelf. And as you can see over here, we have the core team, the core characters. Let me open this slowly. Don't want anything to fall. And so I think I fit most of the core characters here. I think I got almost just about everybody I needed in here. Please don't fall on camera, guys. Don't fall. And these are the core evil mutants. That's what this team is called, right? Skeletors or minions. So I do want to add Cobra Khan. I never got Web Store, unfortunately, and he's cost like $1 million online now. Those are only two missing that I want to add into the shelf. But I'm happy with what I have so far. Then on the third shelf, we have some Princess of Power, which we need more. I know they're coming out with Mosquito and Montana, and they just announced the Spara. But can we get some good guys too? Can we get Bo, Glimmer, and Kawu at least? And I would love an Octavia. I think she would look sick on the Masterverse line. Let's see if I can open this without knocking it down. So that's what I have so far with the Princess of Power line. And now I'm gonna have to sit on the floor because I'm getting lower. And now here's a mixture of other heroes and villains and iterations of He-Man and Skeletor. We have Keldor there, but let me open this one up too as well. And as you can see, it's a nice mixture of characters, mostly from the Revolution series, or forgot what the other one's called. Then in the bottom, I only got 5 figures, but I think all 5 of these figures are sick. And of course, it's from the New Adventure He-Man line and the Sunman line. Yeah. I love these 5 figures. They're so vibrant. The colors are so vibrant and they're cool. And yeah. So this is my my Masters line. Let me stand up so you guys can go and tell me what you think about this line. Oh, what you think about my setup? That's what I actually meant to say. So this is my G.I. Joe cabinet. Of course, I have some temporary things on top of the shelf, just holding holding it down so I get something to put on top of it that has to do with G.I. Joe or Transformers, because this is actually my G.I. Joe and Transformers cabinet. Now on the first row, we have most of the core G.I. Joe team. And let me open it up. And this is what it's looking like so far. So there's an empty space in the middle, and that's gonna be for Falcon. But not bad so far, if I may say so myself. Yeah, these G.I. Joes tend to fall a lot, especially these Dreadnoks over here. But this is the Cobra core team with the Dreadnoks. And I'm gonna go and open this up. And we have the Dreadnoks here. So I still need Road Pig and Monkey Wrench. And of course the core team of Cobra Commander. I still need a Dr. Mindbender and a Serpentor. And Crystal Ball I ordered, so I don't know when he's coming out. I think it's September, but he has a spot in the back. Then we get lower. We have a few other figures. And let me open this up delicately. I do have the Once a Man Cobra Commander in the background. But we have these guys for now. This shelf will be pretty full once I get a few more figures. I think I can fit about 12 more on this shelf. Now, like I did to the previous shelf, I need to get on the floor, open this up. This is my Transformer shelf. So I still need, I want a Leader 1. I need Grimlock. I would like a Ratchet and Ironhide. And maybe an Air Razor, and I'll be happy. Pretty sure I can squeeze them in somewhere, somehow. Just gotta make it a little more organized. But this is the good guys display case. Now the bad guys. So as you can see, this is the bad boy shelf. And I'm missing Shockwave, and of course, of all people, I'm missing Megatron. I could never find the perfect Megatron for the good price. But I heard they're releasing a Studio Series Megatron soon, so I'm excited for that. So Shockwave and Megatron are two I definitely want to add into the shelf. So there you have it, guys. That's my G.I. Joe / Transformers shelf. Let me know what you think. Don't mind the mess in the background. My mop and my broom and my trash can. Alright, guys. So this is my Silverhawks / TMNT Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shelf. And up here I have a lot of their boxes because I think the boxes are cool. And they'll be just there until I find something to put on top. I hope they come out with a Sky Runner so I can put it on top. That would look hot. Then over here we have the core good guy team. Let me open this up. I'm missing Stargazer, so I hope to be getting him soon within the next month or so. So I displayed the birds in front of them, but I want to get like some really high displays to put the birds like behind them in the sky. I'll figure it out. But this is the core team. Then on the second shelf we have a few of the bad guys. I am missing Molecular, and I'm missing the tamed down version of Monstar. I'm really hoping to get a Melodia or a Yes Man soon. Like, I'm hoping that that's gonna be the next wave revealed by Super 7. But these figures are fire, bulky. Monstar has a hard time standing up by himself, so I had to lean him on something. It's just like his legs are like a little weak compared to the rest of his body, but still a nice display. Now, down here starts my Ninja Turtles. And let me turn this chair around because I think I'm going to have to sit to show you these guys. So this is the good guys. Let me open up so that the light doesn't hit the reflection so much. Yeah, I just got that Panda Con recently at Target. He looks dope. But this is my good guys with all their little trinkets all over the place. Typical turtle lair, you know, being a little messy while they're eating their pizzas and stuff. But that's the good guys, y'all. Now we go down to the next level, and for this I'm gonna have to get on the floor again. So down here we have the bad guys, at least the core bad guys that I think are the core bad guys. So we do have most of the main guys. I am missing Rat King. I would love to, and I wish we could get a Shirai, but like a Shirai that'll go with the cartoon. Even though I know she wasn't in the cartoon, but something that she would fit in with these characters. But yeah, and I also need a Rat King. And yeah, up here I would like to get a Metalhead added in there somewhere. So these are the bad boys, as you can see, with all their little trinkets. I used some of the packaging, box packaging, that, you know, things that came inside the box as background to try to make it look a little more pleasing, but hopefully it worked. Yeah. Then down here I just got a couple of more characters. The Triceratons and Baby Shredder and Crane. Yeah, I need some more guys to fill up the shelf. I was kind of sticking to the main core characters, but maybe I'll get like oh, what's their names? The bull and the guess he's a mole. God, I forgot their names, but I would like to get that 2-pack and fit them in here somewhere, and maybe a couple other villains. But cool, right? So guys, let me stand up again. Let me know what you think about my Silverhawks and Ninja Turtles display. Now off to the final. So this is my final display case because I have 5 in my living room. This is the Thundercats display case. And over here we have all the core Thundercats team. I really hope they come out with a new Palmyra because she's way too tall. She's taller than half the guys. I want her to be like Chitara size. But this is what I'm saving space on over here in the corner because I'm hoping to come out with a Jagara. So I would like to put her right there in that spot. But this is my good guy core team. And then here we have the core bad guys team. And let me open this up. I gotta fix Monkey, and he's leaning a little way too back, but I'm afraid if I do that on camera, I'm just gonna cause a domino effect. But that's the core bad guy team. Then down here on the third shelf, I have the Lunatics. We just need Tug Mug and Red Eye. Luna is so cute. And then over here I have Snowman, which I'm gonna put a few more good guys. I want to get Hachiman and Mandora and put them by him. A few good guys on one side and the Lunatics on the other. And I love the boxes that these guys come in. I like to put them in the background. I think they look cool. And they make the colors of the figures pop when they're standing in front of them. But that's what I have so far on that shelf. And then once again on the floor, I have only two figures here. I have Quick Pick and Hammer Hand. I know they're coming out with Cruncher soon. So Cruncher will be on this guy. I'm gonna put all the Berserkers on one side and then the rest of the villains on this side. Like Safari Joe and Shiner and Mongor and big people like that. And as a placeholder for now, in the bottom, I have Battle Armor He-Man on Battle Cat. And then I have that new Panther that's sick. It's so sick. And I forgot what version of Skeletor this is. But yeah, I have Skeletor. I think I might have mixed a few parts on him, but I really wanted the Battle Armor Skeletor, but another figure that's like triple the price now online because I missed out when it first came out. Trying to keep up as a collector. But yeah. So this is my Thundercats shelf. Just a couple of He-Man figures in the bottom, but time to stand up. So guys, tell me, what do you think about my Super 7 Thundercats shelf? As a bonus, I have more stuff in the living room. I have my AEW collection, which goes right beneath the ceiling. I need to get a few more to fill up this space here. Probably could fit about another 12 there. Then I just have a random mixture, a melting pot of different things. So Strawberry Shortcake, Indiana Jones, some Barbies and dolls and Star Wars and Funko Pops, more Thundercats. Disney, Defenders of the Earth, a couple of Monster Highs that I thought were beautiful and cool. More Funkos, Batman 66 and Christopher Reeve Superman. Ren and Stimpy, more Funkos, Star Wars stuff, Ken, the legendary Ken doll, a Street Shark up there. I only have one Street Shark so far, but like I said, collected way too much too fast. Some Star Wars on the wall, some Funkos, some artwork, Batman mask, Last Ronin, Mario Brothers Jurassic Park, Elvira, some World of Warcraft, and a whole bunch of Ninja Turtle boxes that are just there because I didn't want to get rid of them because they have pieces inside, but eventually I'm going to have to, so they're there for now. Oh, and my miniature figure collection. It's like a mixture of Halo and Alien and a whole bunch of things, some dragons and stuff like that. Well guys, there you have it. That's my collection. Back to my Halloween tree. Well guys, that's my collection. Till the next time, peace, love, and hair grease for the butt cheeks. Leave in the comments, let me know what you think. Or you have any ideas for a better setup or figures I might be missing. Or if you know of any of these figures I mentioned that I couldn't grab hold of and you know where I can get them for a decent price, please let me know. Till the next time, later. Oh my god, I almost forgot Grogu. He was giving me the side eye the whole time. Like, hello, you forgot the star of the show, the baby. Can't forget you, Grogu. And my little dragon collection in the bottom. Dragons and wizards. But Grogu, he said, you better like and subscribe to Polaris Bomb TV's channel. And leave a comment, bitches.